Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. So again, we went live an hour later today because again, we had 3:30 news. We have 4 a.m. news. We still got another news event popping up in 25 minutes for GBP 4:30 news, and then later on today, right before New York Open at 8:30, we got Canadian news, and then 15 minutes after New York Open, we got 9:45 a.m. USD news. So I'm going to be looking for setups. I'm gonna see what happens after the 4:30 news, but I'm most likely going to be waiting until after the New York news to look for a setup today, right? So again, FOMC was yesterday. If y'all was in the TikTok live, y'all saw FOMC didn't really do too much yesterday. So now we're going to be looking for today's news and then possibly tomorrow's news to wake the markets up. Because again, if we look at the markets have kind of just been ranging for the most part. We had nice drops on gold. We took a gold sell yesterday. We took an L on gold. So we're 2-1 this week. But as we can see, after price retraced, right? So let's go on a naked chart. I think this is a naked chart. All right. So we had price make a lower low last week. Well, I already got these lows marked out perfect. Then we got the lower low Monday and Tuesday, and then price retraced. And now we're going to look and see if we're going to see a new lower low get made today, right? Because it did a nice drop last night. It respected 33.48 as resistance. Kind of did a similar move that we went for on Monday. So now we're going to be looking to see if we can break back below and hold 33.34 as resistance like it did on Tuesday. And we're going to look for a new possible lower low to get made today. But again, we're just going to be waiting. We was going to be looking for that setup right now. But as you can see, it ended up rejecting that level, which is why we didn't take the setup. GU, kind of same thing, just kind of been consolidating and choppy for the night. And we also had a big reversal take place this week as well. So we had a lot of reversals and retracements taking place and a lot of ranging, right? We look at GU. Again, we caught this higher high last week, and then we had a reversal take place this week. We look at GJ, kind of same thing, right? We was catching buys. We got the higher high last week. Price failed to hold as low as support. And then we had a reversal. But we have price pushing back up here. So it's going to be interesting to see what today does. Like I was talking about and been talking about all week. If we maintain and hold this level as support right here at 198.50, we are still bullish. We rejected that level, but we see price pushing up. So today, we're going to see one or two things happen. We're really going to see price respect this level and then price attempt to make a new higher high today and tomorrow. Or we're going to see the reversal and possible downtrend start this week and start next week, right? So as far as today, we're still going to be paying attention to US30. Again, US30 has been stuck in the same spot as well. We can see that when we go into the bigger market structure also. Again, we caught the higher high last week. And after we caught this higher high, price has just been trying to attempt to hold this level as support, as we can see right here by the wicks, and price just kind of consolidating. So what we're looking for today and tomorrow is either volume to kick in to make a new higher high, or we're going to see a retracement or reversal possibly take place because, again, price has just been kind of ranging and stuck here for literally 5-6 days. So it's going to have to wake up at some point. And we're going to see if the news events today is going to do that for us. Make sure I like the lives. Y'all hop up in here, y'all, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We just hit 3,800 subscribers. Look at the 3,850. So yeah, so we can see here also GJ starting to push back up. Now, again, the reason I'm not taking this setup is because we have news in a little bit. And like we talk about a lot of times, like we was talking about during the TikTok live yesterday, it's just, again, you just got to stick to the rules, right? Even if sometimes there are exceptions to the rules, you still want to, let me turn this down a little bit so y'all can hear me better. There we go. That should be a little better. What's going on, guys? I see you up in here. We sounding good. All right, perfect. Right? But again, you just want to stick to the rules, because if you just go for anything and everything, there's no reason to have rules, and you'll never be able to see what's actually working and not working if you're not sticking to a system or a program. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to see if it can hold this level, or we're going to see how 4:30 news plays out. And like I said, I might look for something between 5 or 6 a.m. But if I genuinely don't see anything, I'm just going to wait for New York news to play out. Gonna be going live at the members students during the 8:30 news, so members be on the lookout for that link. We're gonna break down the trades we took this week, as well as see how the New York news plays out, so we can look for some setups. But yeah, so it's just gonna be a little bit of a watch party. We usually have this like the third week of the month. Usually like the third week of the month, we usually see this take place. Like if we go to last month, if we go to like this week, I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the same thing taking place. Yep, look at that. A whole bunch of news. It's like they copy and pasted it almost. Right, and then we go to the month before that. I don't know if it's gonna be this week or the next week. So let's see. All right, we're figuring this out as we go. But the more you're on the charts, the more you'll be able to pick up on how things kind of work. So we got GP news. Let's go to that next week. Thursday. Thursday. A little bit different, but we still have news events. Let's go to May. See what news is looking like. Yep, just like this week. So this is the 21st instead of the 22nd, but Thursday, third week of the month on Thursday, we see the same exact thing. 3:30 news, 4 a.m. Euro news, 4:30 GBP news, and then 8:30 9:45 USD news. So it's like if they be copying and pasting the news events, right? So again, it's just like the charts. The news works the same way. The charts work the same way for the most part. Again, nothing's 100%, but more times than not, we see the same shit over and over again, right? And again, here instead of Thursday, it was Wednesday, but still the third week. And look, 3:15 Euro news, 3:30 Euro news, 4:30 GBP news, 9:45 USD news, right? Let's go back to this. If I can click correctly, there we go. So again, as far as today, we just had the Euro news pop up. We got in about like 16 minutes, 18 minutes. We got GBP news about to pop up. Then later on today, we got 8:30 USD news, then 9:45 USD news. But the game plan is still the same with all these charts, though. Again, y'all, we're just chilling right now. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. Like I said, we're just watching the charts right now. I'm not taking any setups right now. We got news at 4:30, so we're just gonna let that play out, see how that plays out, and then we got New York news as well. So the way the news events are set up, there's like an hour, 2 hour window for setup before the next news events. So we're just gonna watch the charts, see how they play out. Of course, answer y'all's questions, give y'all the analysis for the day. And also, again, this is the important part of trading. You're just watching the charts, see what's happening. Especially when you're brand new to trading, you need to be on the chart. Like back in the day, I used to get on the charts an hour before market. I kind of technically do it going into New York session. We'll talk about London session as well, right? Like I used to do my analysis, look at the charts an hour before market to see exactly what price was doing before it came to the session open, and also to do my analysis, but also to understand and see how price works. Right, you guys got to start spending time on the charts, even if you're not looking to take setups. You gotta spend time on the charts, just watching the charts, seeing how they play out, seeing how they react to your levels, and getting used to the behavior and how price moves. Because the more you watch the charts, the more you're gonna be familiar with how they move. You see what I'm saying? That's one of the main parts, and that helps me to understand how the charts work. I'm able to do daily analysis, weekly analysis, and Sunday chart analysis, as well as, again, that's how I was able to write and formulate the price action technical analysis playbook, because I sat down, studied the charts, and I realized there's a system and a movement that price does every single day. Right. So right now, like I was talking about before, I'm really just watching to see if GJ is going to respect and hold this bullish momentum, or if we're going to see another reversal take place. Because again, if we hold this low at support, we're going to be looking for today the volume to come in with the news, including the fourth there, as well as USD news, to try to give us a new higher high today and tomorrow. But if we fail to hold this low at support at 198.50, we might see another reversal take place like we did at the beginning of the month right here. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you're not already. Got some new posts lined up for y'all today. And shout out to those that's been in the lives. You've been missing out on the TikTok lives. You guys got to start tuning into those live streams. All right. For the members, like I said, I'm going to start recording the lives, post them for the members on YouTube, as well as the members in Playmaker University. But we be breaking stuff down, and we giving a free game on TikTok. There'll be a lot of good questions asked. We got US30 rejecting. Let's see what NAS100 is doing, because NAS100 is in reversal territory as well. So US30 is kind of in the same situation. We're either going to see the volume today and tomorrow continue the uptrend and give us that new higher high, because we can see here that price is struggling to hold this level of support, or we're going to see a reversal and price try to retest one of these levels down here. But one thing we can say is that it's been attempting to hold 44,960 as support, but it's also been respecting every time you rejected this level at 44,800 as support. Right, so it's been kind of just stuck here. So we're either going to hold this level and break through and make a new higher high, or we're going to retest these levels below us, or come back to where we started the week at last week. Right, we look at NAS 100. We just had a big reversal take place, and still reversing. Where is that at? Right, so like literally all the charts we have price reversing or rejecting levels. Right, gold was the only one that wasn't really doing that until yesterday. Right, we caught a nice lower low to begin the week, but then we failed to hold that level. Then we had a retracement yesterday. So we are still bearish on gold, though. So we're going to be looking for continued gold sales today. But again, literally all the charts we're looking at, GU included, are having reversals and rejections take place this week. Right, and that's just part of the game, right? So this is again why it's important to understand market conditions. That way you can then determine whether you should even look for a setup on that chart or take that setup. But also, so again, you're not confused on what's going on and why price is doing what it's doing. All right, GJ retesting that level. Got 7 minutes to the New Zealand pops off. Let's see if we see anything. I didn't really look at the Euro pairs because I only really switched to Euro pairs if the GBP pairs are super chopped and fucked. And to be fair, matter of fact, let me pull it up on my phone because just out of curiosity, let's see what we got going on. Nah, EJ's choppy as well. Yeah, the Euro pairs are choppy also. Did see some volume kicking from the 3 a.m. news though, but it's still choppy. Right, it's just like what I did with US30, right? I was trading NAS, but then after NAS was breaking, making new all-time highs, I switched to US30, right? Yeah, some volume did kick in from the Euro news. So I want to see if the GBP news is going to give us any volume. Do I trade New Zealand USD? Not anymore, but I can take a look at it for you. I used to back in the day. If you would have found me back when I started the playbook, I used to trade that. I used to trade all types of shit back in the day. But me trading all this stuff helped me realize that again, all charts work the same way. So we can take a look at New Zealand USD. Like I used to trade the Australian pairs, the New Zealand pairs, Swiss franc. I used to trade for 30 USDX. So again, me trading all these pairs helped me realize that the strategy works on literally everything, and all charts work the same way. So we can take a look at New Zealand USD. And I'll tell you what we're looking at for today. I got you. And you guys got any other questions, drop in the chat. When looking at these charts, drop in the chat. So I'm gonna pull this up, mark some levels out for you, so you see what we're looking at. But again, you can see I literally have not traded this since I have like 2023, maybe. I don't even see any buyer sell positions. I got alerts being used here. Yeah. So again, you can see the last time I took setups on this chart was in 2023. But even so, you can still see that these levels are still being respected. But let me get rid of these alerts because I do not need. I need these alerts for my main chart. So these levels are fucked. So I'm about to clear this up. So give me like 3 minutes, if not less, and then I got you in New Zealand. Let me just clear this chart up. Appreciate those that like the live. Make sure to like the live if you haven't already, and make sure to subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet. I don't know why you're not subscribed yet. We're the most accurate trading platform on all platforms, but we're on YouTube right now, so we're going to talk about YouTube. Give accurate daily analysis, weekly analysis, and daily free game. We don't just live stream, explore the playlist. We give crypto analysis, stock analysis, weekly trade breakdowns, weekly day trading tips. Literally a one-stop shop for trading and investing. But yeah, so right now we're about to break down New Zealand USD. Did a nice drop, so sales is valid on New Zealand USD as well. It did a nice drop. It did a bigger drop than GU yesterday, which is very interesting. Also notice how, again, GJ did a nice retest, pushing up. So again, if it wasn't news, I would take this setup. But the news, especially the position GJ's at, it's a little bit riskier to take a setup, right? And again, just waiting for high probability setups or not taking super risky setups all the time is one of the biggest differences between when people say trading is gambling and then when people like me say trading isn't gambling. It's just literally calculated risk. You get what I'm saying? But let me mark these levels off for you really quick. And I got you. These levels off, and I got you. We got. It did a nice drop yesterday. So we're about to talk about it. We're about to talk about it. Those just joining the stream, we have not entered this trade. This is just a trade idea. We got GP. It's about to pop off in 2 minutes. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal for your Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we're looking at each chart, drop in the chat. So we're going to take a look at New Zealand USD. So New Zealand USD made a nice low yesterday. The nice drop to the downside, broke the support level that it failed to break last time. It reversed to the downside, broke through it yesterday. So we're going to continue to look for sells. All right, so let's break it down and talk about it. So right now we see prices consolidating right here. If New Zealand USD can maintain a whole 58.25 as resistance, we can look for continued sells going down to 57.95 and possibly down to 57.65. Or if it fails to hold this level as resistance, it could try to, again, it did a big drop zone to zone. So it could try to retrace and fill up this imbalance here and retest 58.65 and look for sells going back down to this liquidity right here. Or it could even try to retest 58.95 at resistance. But as long as we can maintain 58.95 as resistance, we are still bearish and still looking for sells. So I'd pay attention to these price points for sell setups, right? So we're going to see price try to break that down below here. But nonetheless, we're looking for sells. All right, so we're going to see price do that, or just hold this level and go down. But it could even on the extreme try to retest 58.95. But that's what's going on with New Zealand USD. Yeah, I did a bigger drop than GBPUSD yesterday, that's for sure. A lot cleaner too. Look at GBP. Very choppy yesterday. That thing did a fat drop. It did a small drop into the move was looking. Oh, the news started, I guess. But again, look at how price is still reacting to my level. That's why I tell you, it does not matter what the market conditions or news events are. Price is always going to respect these rules. So even if it breaks through this level, you literally see how it's reacting to this level right here. Right? Let's see what GJ is talking about. Oh, GJ is pushing up. Again, did a retest, pushing up. Nothing crazy to scratch our heads about. We literally talked and broke this down before the news played out, explaining why we're still bullish. So it's nothing crazy. Again, this is the last line of defense for the uptrends to still be valid. This is also the same buy that we took on Monday last week, but we still need some work to do, right? We still got some work to do. We still need to break above and maintain 199.15 as support. So I'm not going to get excited off of this yet. Right, if GU can maintain the whole 34.70, 34.65 as resistance, we can look for sales still. Again, look at how price is reacting to this level. Look what GJ is doing, right? So again, there's nothing crazy at all or anything that scratch our heads about or ponder why price is doing this. We're clearly in a downtrend, clearly trying to turn this level back to resistance, clearly reacted to this level, support to resistance. And then again, even when we saw the clear volume pick up, we still saw price halt and reject off this level. All right. But yeah, we're just gonna let this thing play out. Again, if you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop in the chat. Put US30 back up. It's just chop study. Again, we do got 8:30 and 9:45 news later on today as well. When we go live with the members and students during the 8:30 news, so members be on the lookout for when we go live during that news event. Yeah, let's go see what price does. New 5 minute about to pop up in a little bit. But yeah, y'all. So with GJ, we can break above the whole 199.15 as support. I'm gonna look for buys again to try to catch some higher highs. And we're gonna be looking to see what gold does. I'm still gonna be looking for gold sells as long as we can maintain 33.50 as resistance. I want to see price break back below 33.34. We can hold 33.34 as resistance. We're gonna look for sales, the same sell that we went for on Tuesday. But yeah, again, we just see the charts just consolidating and arranging. So again, you want to know what your game plan is. You want to know where your setup's at. You want to know where to, again, if I'm in an uptrend, right, this is how you got to think about it. If I'm in an uptrend and I'm looking for buys, what needs to happen for the uptrend to continue and what needs to happen for the uptrend to be valid for today, right? So that's what we're talking about right here. We need to maintain this low as support, which we see price did right before the news popped off. But at the same time, we need to hold this low as support to even get back up to here, right? Not yesterday. Well, yesterday, yeah. And Tuesday, price, as we can see, failed to hold this low as support. Even during the live stream yesterday, we had a big push, but after that retest, price fell to hold on support. So before we can even get up to here or even see a new higher high get made, we need to see what happened. We need to see price hold these levels of support right here, right? And then we see GU still chilling at this level. Did a nice rejection. You want to see what this next 5 minute does. Again, if you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. What's going on, Vile? What you say? Mm, that shit sound like a WWE move. What is that? Was that a broker or what? I don't know what that is. Let me look it up. That shit sound like a WWE move. I ain't gonna lie to you. Does that have to do with trading? I just found a trading system info. It looks like it looks like some shit I used to do. I don't really do shit like that no more. Like I used to have a business partner where I used to trade for a PAM account, and I had to stop doing that because it's the same thing like with my signals. That's why with my signals I keep it super simple. I explain everything. I make videos every day. So even if you're a brand new trader and clueless, you'll at least be able to understand and comprehend why we took the setups. You'll be able to, again, you get notified every time a minor TP as well as the major TP gets hit. So you'll always have a chance to secure, make profits. Because it's the same thing like when people ask me to trade for. I don't really do stuff like that because you're not gonna. It's like you tell someone outside of trading space that you're a trader, right? They're not gonna understand how the shit works. Like if someone's gonna draw down, people freak out. The loss happens, people freak out, bro, and I don't really like that shit, right? That's why I offer signals and I teach, but I don't really wait for people or do anything else, right? And I've had other groups kind of like that hit me up, where like, hey, call your call outs a month, and I'm just gonna do my thing. So I just be chilling by myself, you know what I'm saying, and the members, but I don't really do all the other stuff. Right? It's just like I be having brokers hit me up. And by the way, if you're a broker and you hit me up, I gotta learn how to do business, bro. I'm not gonna waste my time or try to get me on some weird ass sketchy broker just to get my followers to use that broker. Like y'all to come better in my DMs with the business offers. Right? Like every other week I get somebody wanting me to be affiliate for a broker. So like I said, the brokers I use, only affiliate I'm with, only affiliate I got trading wise is Funding Pips. And if you want to use my Funding Pips code, I don't even know where that shit's at. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. But the broker I tell y'all during the lives I use for Forex and Tradeovate, I don't got no affiliate link. I'm not sponsored. None of that stuff. Give me 1 second. Let me try to find that link. But yeah, I really be doing my own thing, right? So let me try to find that link. Where's that link? Here it is. All right, so if you want to prop for, you want to discount on your first challenge, y'all can get, I forgot, I think it's like 5-10%, something like that. Nothing too crazy, but you can get a discount on the prop from the challenge. But yeah, I just be doing my own thing for the most part. So we got GUJ still pushing. So again, y'all, we got 8:30 news. Gonna be going live with the members and students during the 8:30 news, and then we have 9:45 USD news. So after these two news events, I'm gonna be looking for some setups going into the New York session. As of right now, price is kind of just chilling doing this thing. So like I always say, you don't see any setups between now and 6 a.m. It's best to just wait for the news events to play out, right? Because we need volume in the markets anyways. We see Chop City. Chop City. Chop City. I mean, gold did a nice drop. Like I said, gold's been moving the smoothest so far this week as far as volume and going with the trend wise. And everything else has kind of just been retracing, reversing, like I said, and Chop City. Like I said, GJ can maintain his low support. We are still bullish, but we still got two main levels to break back above and hold that support. We're going to be on for a little bit longer, though, y'all. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. Want to look at any charts, drop them in the chat. And speaking of funded accounts, let me go ahead and drop the actual video so you can know as well how to get funded literally in the next month. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap it up, y'all. We ain't gonna watch paint dry too much. Like I said, I'm not gonna take any setups until New York session when we're going live with the numbers from 8:30 news. We got 8:30, 9:45 news. We'll be going live most likely later on today on TikTok as well, around the same time like usual, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody who's been licensed since the beginning. Shout out to everybody who's been licensed. Shout out to join. Again, make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free student, free Telegram. Make sure to explore the playlist and catch up to the videos as well. Want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram and Telegram. I do got some messages I'm going to catch up on in the next couple of hours. Got a few things to knock out before the day gets started. And yeah, we'll be back at the same time tomorrow. Session 3 PST.